So I want to say, I've been amazed at the strength of Tony and him coming forward. He's an incredibly intelligent person and kind person. And what he keeps on saying is, we don't want this to happen again. So that is what we're left with now that we can't go back. And so some of the resolutions that the community has called on are the following. That June 3rd, the day of Yanira's death, be proclaimed in Half Moon Bay, Yanira Serrano Garcia's Memorial Day, to remind us that we all are responsible and we need to provide greater support networks around us. And then that the Half Moon Bay City Council hereby calls upon the San Mateo County District Attorney, Steve Wagstaff, to immediately, thoroughly, and with all appropriate transparency, oversight, commence a criminal investigation into the June 3rd officer-involved fatal incident. And also that the City Council further resolves that at such time hereby calls for the establishment of a subcommittee, so this just doesn't go away, and to study the current lack of social services devoted to Moonridge community with specific intent of establishing needed services as soon as possible. And I also reinforce, I brought in some interfaith ministers who spoke. One of them knew very well about how if you have a crisis intervention counselor coming to mental health emergency calls, they can de-escalate. What is the first thing that's going to happen if someone's in crisis and they see the sheriff come in? Without that kind of support, it's just going to escalate the situation. So on the coast, we need someone on call to be able to respond, especially because this was a known situation, and it should have been dealt with accordingly. So I reinforce that whole recommendation that we need that person on call here on the coast side to be able to help respond. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.